You see, for a lot of Jamaicans, leaving home isn't a casual decision. It's not a joyride. It's a strategy for survival. They grow up hearing stories about America, the land of opportunity, the place where you can, work two jobs, save some money, send something back home, and maybe, just maybe, make a life that feels a little easier. And so they go. They leave their sunshine, they leave their mango trees and their communities. They leave the struggle of yard, hoping the foreign will be the fix. But what happens when foreign turns out to, be even more draining than Jamaica ever was?
Put a finger down if you move come a foreign for a better life and everything did good for a year and a half, but then everything start go downhill. Put a finger down if you're about to go clock into a job where you really and truly don't want to because you're so underappreciated, you're so overworked, you're so tired, and you're so tired, and you're so tired, and you're so tired. Put a finger down if you have to cut down on your hours because you can't manage to stand too long on your foot because of circumstances. Put a finger down if your initial job where you fit dine, you can't deny it as we say because of circumstances. Put a finger down if you just a beg God for your bus, yo. Father God, I just want a bus. May I beg you, please. Put a finger down. I don't even know. Put a finger down if you're just used to having your life together. You're just used to having your life together. You don't know how to ask for help, bro, and you rather just disappear and go in your depression phase because you're just used to having your life together. You don't know if you ask for help and you feel like say nobody not obligated to you because there's a big woman and you're supposed to work for you where you want and you're so used to being independent. Put a finger down if you not even know if this video gonna make sense because TikTok probably gonna give you like one or two views or 200 views and then done. Put a finger down if you're just a big God for your bus again. That's all you need, a bus, bro. I may a big TikTok for bus me. Put a finger down if you just feel like sometimes you just give up. Cause it now makes sense. It now makes sense. And yo, people not talk about how people not talk about mental health enough. Bro, and sometimes we go down in a depression, it's just so hard. Sometimes you don't know what to talk about. You don't know why. You just know say you're depressed. You just don't know how to explain it. Bro. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this because the last space more on the internet and all, bro. But bro, I just need a bus. I just need a bus, bro. I'm so used to having my life together. When things are hit rock bottom, you used to get it back together. So, but it been a period now. Period at a time now, it feel like saying no wanna come together, bro. And it's so hard, bro. And then it's another thing when you struggle with your faith. You put your faith in a God. And you know say God gonna come through for you, but sometimes it gets so hard, yo. It gets so hard and you can't put your pride aside for ask for help. But just know say God gonna come through for me. I don't know when. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. And everything gonna change, but January. It's a video that long and drawn out, but bro, tell me what I do when I feel depressed and like nothing come together. Bro, I want to actually ask for help because I don't know. Bro, I can't believe me about on the internet. But tell me what I do. When I ask for help, when I ask for help, bro, what I do, I want to just tough it up. I'm so used to toughing it out and then things come together. But for a while, I feel like I tough it out and I fall deeper into a hole. And nothing will work, bro. I feel like, say, every effort when I put into everything when I do not even make sense. I feel like some is a trying girl. I always have my life planned out. Stop ball. I always have my life planned out. Got school early, done school early. I always have it together, so I don't know what happened now, bro. Like, me feel like say it just so hard for push on. It's so hard, bro. I'm so tired. Bro. I don't know if this makes sense. Jesus Christ. What tell me what to do? In times like these, please. Please.
You ever put on pot for your tax money yet? And you say, yes, you can't wait for your tax file. Because guess what? Every year you get it back. You say, now this is a blood clot country. So when you're married, and someone sitting come up on you for your husband, and when time you're teed, you know him then there, and he just come back for haunt you. Because how the fuck me go find my tax, and tax man I go tell me, say, my husband who tax from 2007. But the blood clot that have to do with me. And me who from 2007. And me put on part for this tax here. And me now get none because in war. Now tell me, how anxiety and problem and stress done in America? Anxiety and stress now go kill we. Because me put on this part for this tax money and then we go hear this news that said the man over from before me teeth to blood clean. Father God, I don't know. This is America dream and America in at all. You have to be strong in this bumbo here. Because what can really go so? Nothing can really go so. How would that affect me? After me put on my pot away from my blood clot tax money. Nothing. Everything went over from 2007. I come back from aunt me like a blood clot, pull it up.
What happens when you give your all, your youth, your back, your mental health, and all you have to show for it is anxiety, back taxes, and a deep feeling of this does not make sense. One of the videos that sparked this conversation was from a Jamaican woman in a invisible distress, emotionally crushed because a 2007 tax refund never came through. She kept repeating blood tax money, and that wasn't just words. That was pain. That was a decade of hard labor, long hours, and giving to a system that gave nothing. Imagine that the same dream you chase is now the thing causing your heart to race, your sleep to vanish, and your trust in everything to break. And then there is another video. It's using that put a finger down format, but there is no joke in it, no trend, just truth. Put a finger down if you left Jamaica for a better life. Put a finger down if things were good for the first year and a half. Put a finger down if everything starts, to go downhill after that. Put a finger down if you overworked, if you overworked, tired, can't stand too long on the job, and still afraid to cut your hours. Put a finger down if depression leak you and you don't even know how to ask for help. Every finger fell down. Every finger told a piece of a silent story. A story where you work so hard to stay afloat, you don't even realize you're, drowning. A story where the country you thought would elevate you ends up, slowly pulling you apart. The emotional weight behind these videos isn't just about money. It's about loss of dignity. These Jamaicans had plans. One woman said she was always the one who had it together, went to school early, finished school early, planned her, life down to the letter. But now she doesn't even know how she got here. She said everything started to go downhill. And that's the thing. It's not that they were lazy. It's not that they weren't smart or focused or disciplined. It's that the system they entered was designed to stretch, to stretch them thin. Jobs that break your back but barely pay enough to live. Housing that eats your, income faster than you can earn. Healthcare you can't afford when stress starts to destroy your body, and a tax system that will happily take from you but won't even return they owe you. Now imagine experiencing all of that in a foreign land, for far from family, culture, and familiarity. You miss the food, you miss the warmth, you miss the jokes, but worse, you start missing yourself. The you that used to be confident, the you that used to laugh louder, the you that believed in better. That's what this journey does to every Jamaicans abroad. It turns people who left with courage and ambition into shadows, struggling with depression, shame, and silence. You hear them say in a Jamaican accent, I want to disappear. And that's not just sadness, that's suicidal ideation dressed in Caribbean dignity. Because in Jamaican culture, especially among the strong, independent ones, asking for help feels like, weakness. And so they suffer quietly. They smile when they send, barrels home, but inside they are breaking. Some of them say they still have faith in God. They're waiting for a breakthrough. But even that faith feels fragile now. Because how do you keep believing in miracles when every day feels like a punishment for, dreaming? Now, let's be real. The American dream is a global export. It's sold to the world like a golden ticket, especially to countries like Jamaica, where economic pressure, crime, and political corruption make people desperate for, a better shot. But what happens when the dream is just propaganda? When the price you pay to live in America is your joy, your health, and your sense of self. These Jamaicans didn't come looking for, handouts. They came with hustle, with ambition, with prayer, and, paperwork, and a heart full of sacrifice. But now they are overworked, underpaid, and overwhelmed. And the most heartbreaking part, they still feel they can't go back because to return home without making it feels like failure. It feels like, shame. So they stay. They stay and suffer. They stay and sink deeper. They stay and tell themselves, I just want a breakthrough. But what they really need is acknowledgement. They need people to understand that behind the photos at Times Squares and the airport check-ins, there is a trail of tears, hospital bills, exhaustion, and silent breakdowns. They need to be reminded that their value is not, measured by how much they send back to Jamaica. That struggling in silence isn't strength; it's survival, and survival should never be romanticized. They need mental health support that understands their culture. They need community spaces that don't shame them for being vulnerable. They need immigration reform that doesn't keep them stuck in limbo. And yes, they need to be paid fairly, taxed fairly, and treated like humans, not machines. And maybe they also need to redefine the dream, because if the American dream is making you sick, stressed, and suicidal, maybe it's not your, failure. Maybe it's the dream itself that's broken. To every Jamaican abroad watching this video from your apartment, your job, or your break room, I see you. I see your efforts. I see the silent battles. I see the pride you carry and the pain you hide. You are not weak for struggling. You are not a failure if you want to come home. You are brave for trying. You are strong for surviving. But don't let survival be the end of your story. You deserve to, you deserve to live, to breathe, to feel joy, to feel peace. If foreign is not giving you that, maybe it's time to talk, to reach out, to, reclaim your next chapter, because the dream you're chasing, maybe it's time to, dream something new, one rooted in wellness, in honesty, and in truth. Guys, thank you for watching. Please drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Also, remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time, stay safe.